Right, good morning my friends, or good evening whenever you're watching this. Now, I'm going to get into trouble for this one because I always have an intro in my head, and I'd got the intro in my head today and I thought, no, I can't say this, I can't do that. So I changed it. I always have a sort of an idea of what I'm going to say, and I changed it. I thought, I can't do it. And I thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to do it. But then I'm thinking, no, you can't, because it's not PC, it's not politically correct. You could offend some people. Then I thought, well, if I do offend them, they've always got the BBC, which is politically correct, isn't it? Whether it's truthful or not is a different matter, that's controversial. However, I thought, no, I'm going to go for this. So this is what I'm going to go with. And if I do offend anybody, then do I apologise? Well, I guess I do. I don't want to offend anybody, but I just want to. It's just a general entertainment channel and it's a bit of fun. But I'm going to go back as if I'm in the 70s and 80s, and where I can say what I want, really, when times were a lot better. So, today, I'm off. Because I'm off for a full English breakfast, but I want some man food, right? I need some man food because I've not felt well, as you can probably hear. I've been a bit run down, so I need man food. And I thought there's nothing more manly than a truck stop diner. I mean, come on, a truck stop diner. It's got truck drivers in there, you know, man eating, Yorkie eating. Truck stop men, and I know now there's probably, you know, just as many women that are truck drivers and lorry drivers or whatever you want to call them. However, we're going with it. So I need man food, so I'm off to the A1 diner, truck stop diner it is. So that's where we're off to. It's somewhere near Grantham. I've been told about it. It's supposed to be really, really cool. The interior is very Americanized. It's got like the little booths in there and stuff. I've seen all the photographs. They probably sell Yorkies as well. Do you remember that though? Back in the day, they advertised Yorkie as a man's chocolate bar.
Good, rich and thick, a milk chocolate brick, each bite a chunky big mouthful. Yorkie's the shape that real milk chocolate ought to be.
And it was a lorry driver, and he'd be there in his denim, his double denim or whatever, you know, eating his Yorkie, and he was a man. It was a man's chocolate bar.
That wrapper really brings out the beautiful blue of your eyes.
Really?
Yorkie, 5 big masculine chunks of chocolate. It's not for girls.
In fact, if you actually eat a Yorkie now compared to back then, it's not really anymore, is it? You couldn't market it as a man's chocolate bar because it's got so thin and small and tiny, and back then it used to be chunky and huge like a man. And I mean, they had adverts back then as well, for ladies as well, women, you know, like I don't know, Fairy Liquid.
Now isn't that clean? Clean as a hospital. Yes. Come and stroke Teddy with your soft hands.
Now hands that do digits as soft as your face, with mild green, very liquid.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. They had adverts for women like Baby Sham.
What would you like to drink, darling?
Oh, I'd love a baby sham.
Hey, I'd love a baby sham.
Mate, well, see, Baby Sham. They even tried to make that manly, didn't they? I'll have a Baby Sham. Anyway, we're off to the A1 truck stop diner. That's where we're going. I'm having some man food. I'm going for a full English breakfast. We're going back to basics. I'm looking forward to it. And you got to be so careful though nowadays. You can't say anything, can you? You can't say anything, even though, I mean, Ricky Gervais says it. It's not offensive at all. I'll just let this lady out. There we go. Go on then. Go on then. Do you want a flag? Go on it. Thank you. There we go. Jeez. Letting them out. Go on then. Go on then. Anyway, so that's enough for the intro. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, do all the stuff. You know, it's all down there, that thing down there. Without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, do you know what? Oh, God, I can't, I hate this road. It's full of bloody lorry drivers. This is the road to Newark, and it literally is full of lorry drivers. In fact, I'm just going to overtake one here. Do you know what? I need to actually get in contact with a lorry driver, a truck driver, and ask, basically, a lorry driver whether it is still predominantly a man's job. Who else? Dave, Big Dave. JB, so we've got Big Dave on the line here. JB, who's a lorry driver. You're a truck driver, Dave, aren't you?
Well, I'm a truck pilot. I wouldn't say driver.
A truck pilot, right? Well, I've still got a signal. Can you answer me this? A truck driver, a lorry driver. Is it still predominantly a man's job? Do they wear string vests? Have they got fat belly string vests and denim and eat Yorkie?
Oh, that's controversial. The answer to that is no.
No.
There's lots of lady drivers now. Sorry, can you turn lady? But sister drivers now.
There's lots of women lorry drivers now. Is there really? Would you say it's 50-50?
It's getting there. There's quite a few. There's a lot more than there were a few years back. They're all coming through now, and there's some really good ones as well.
And do they wear string vests, have fat bellies, and eat Yorkie?
Well, no, it's not that now. I mean, that's a long time ago. It's all changed now. It's professional work, PPE.
So do they get out? Do they get out of their lorries in, I don't know, in Doc Martens, or do they have, you know, high heels on and they get out and eat fruit infusions, or do they have a proper man food full English breakfast?
I must admit, the whole truck food issue is a bit controversial nowadays, because obviously all the services don't sell proper food. It's all Mackie D's and couscous and stuff like that. You know, Subways. You know, we miss out on this big breakfast. What you need is the good old trucks.
Man food. Man food.
Well, yeah.
Are you in your lorry now?
Am I what, sorry?
Are you in your lorry now?
I'm on the way to Evesham as we speak.
You're on your way to Evesham. Have you got a Yorkie bar with you?
This is embarrassing. I've got a bag of mixed nuts, an apple, and 2 sats.
You're ruining my video. I need man food. I need man food.
Sorry.
You're ruining my video, Dave. I'll speak to you later. But so basically, a truck driver now eats bags of nuts and couscous.
And fruit.
And fruit. Right, all right. Well, we'll leave it at that then. Anyway, stay there, Dave. Come on. He's ruined it. Onwards. Right, I've still got Dave on the phone here, and we're having a right giggle. I've got to bring you in on this. He said See, he's gone over to what the stereotypical lorry driver is, truck driver is, and he said that you basically need a bacon and egg banjo. He went in the other day and all they had was a flapjack, but you need a bit. Explain the mug, the type of man mug that you need, Dave.
Right. Do you remember when we were kids? You used to get the blue and white striped cup mug. Got to have chips in it. Not chips as in fish and chips. Chips in the
ceramic, yeah.
In the ceramic, and you've got to have a build-up of tannin from the tea and the coffee in it, and you should be able to stand spoon up in the middle. That's strong.
That's it. Man tea. Man tea and man food, which is what we want. We don't want any couscous or any flapjacks. We want man food. And I mean, remember, Yorkies used to have biscuits and raisins in them as well, and that was wrong. And that was going a little girly then, wasn't it? Putting raisins in it and stuff. You needed a big chocolate bar. But nowadays, Yorkie isn't man food because it's got so small and tiny. It wouldn't fill my lad. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. I mean, the trouble is now, you see, once you put the raisins in it, it becomes one of your 5 a day.
That's it. In fact, I've just passed a lorry drive. There's loads of lorries on this road to Newark, and in the front they've all got them number plates where they have Big Nige, it just said in there. That's what I'm talking about. Man food, lorry drivers, Big Nige. That's what we need. Anyway, what am I talking about? Come on, you're going to get me in some right trouble, Dave. Come on, onwards. I mean, if we're stereotyping things, right, if we're going to go down that route, or route, if you're in America, then really, you can't really get more feminine, I would say, than an electric car that I'm in now. I mean, it's, do you know what I mean? It's not a man's car, is it, really? It's not a man's car. A man's car is a V8, you know, like a V8, I don't know, big muscle car. That's a man's car. This, not so much, is it really? I mean, like, it's not, is it? It's not. Do you know what I mean? Am I right? I'm just having a bit of fun, by the way, today. I'm just having a bit of fun. So if you're easily offended, switch off. Because it's not, you know, it's like Ricky Gervais said, it's not offensive. You may find it offensive, but it's not offensive, is it? Because I'm just having a bit of a laugh. It's just a bit of a giggle. You know, I'm sure that ladies and women can drive, you know, trucks along with anybody else, you know, these days, who identify as, I don't know, whatever. I'm open-minded. Do what you want, so long as you're not hurting anybody else. Happy days. But I'm just having a bit of a laugh. Man food. Man food. Come on. I've lost the plot. I mean, I'm not a man, am I? I'm more of a, I don't know what I am. Come on, onwards. Now, I've passed all them lorries there, or trucks, and each and every one of them was a man driving it. So, maybe it's just the look of the draw. Wow, that's bright. Now then, though, let's just go back. Commercials, TV commercials from when you was a kid. You know, I loved all them old commercials. They're absolutely fantastic. You name me a commercial that was in the comment section that was either aimed at a female or a male. And if you look at, for instance, who remembers, will it be chips or jacket spuds?
Will it be salad or frozen peas?
Will it be mushrooms?
Fried onion rings?
You'll have to wait and see.
That one, you know, it was, I think it was to do with home steaks or something. I thought it was to do, God, that's bright. I thought it was to do with chips, but it wasn't actually. It was McCain steaks or something. Hang on, am I going the right way here? Yeah, I think so. Bear with me. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going the right way. It was basically men in the back of a transit van, and it was aimed at men again. So any adverts like that, and Denim as well, I think it was, when a man doesn't have to try so hard or whatever.
The more she puts on, the more life takes off. Denim, for men who don't have to try too hard.
Any adverts that were aimed at either men or women that were stereotypical back in the day, but were great adverts. Think about it. Pop it in the comment section down below, and if you're abroad as well, you can let me know your commercials, TV commercials over in the States or Australia or wherever, New Zealand or wherever you are in the world, Canada, from when you was a kid, that was stereotypical, and and it was aimed at either male or female. Pop it in the comment section down below and let's have a little bit of a game. Right, come on, onwards my friends. Here's a classic advert. This will set you off on your way to adverts and TV commercials that were stereotyping either a male or a female back in the day. Shake and vac. You do the shake and vac and put the freshness back.
Do the shake and vac and put the freshness back. When your carpet smells fresh, your room does too.
That's what, see, it was a woman. You do the shake it. Now you wouldn't be allowed to do that. They'd have to put a man in there or whatever. It stereotyped a woman doing with a, I can't remember, did she have like an apron on or whatever, you know, doing the vacuuming or hoovering, as I say, which again, it really is wrong, isn't it? Because it's a vacuum. Other vacuums are available. But there we go. So those adverts back then that stereotyped either male or female, pop it in the comment section. There were some brilliant TV commercials back in the day. Absolutely loved all the old TV commercials. I mean, name me some of your favourites as well in the comment section. The TV commercials back in the day were absolutely fantastic, especially as well. Christmas is coming up now while I'm filming this, and the Christmas commercials were fantastic. Woolworths.
Woolworth prices, is it any wonder at Christmas? Woolworth is the place to be.
I think I got Kenny Everett in it and people like that. Absolutely fan. Windsor Davis. It was, oh, I could talk about this all day. This is just supposed to be about a full English breakfast at a A1 truck stop diner or whatever. But I'm going back and it's nostalgia. I love nostalgia. I love the way things were back in the day. And my mate Glyn, who I used to work with, he would say, no, it probably wasn't that great back in the day. It's just that you had less worries. But I think it was. I personally think it was better back in the day. Do you not think so? Anyway, come on, onwards. We digress. This is supposed to be about a full English breakfast, but I could talk all day about nostalgia, more so than a full English breakfast. Come on, onwards. Right, here we are, the A1. I can't say this. Here we are at the A1 Stadium Diner, the truck stop diner for a full English breakfast that's not for girls. It's do you not remember? Hey, I can't wait for the comments in this one. Yorkie, it used to say not for girls. It got banned, didn't it? Do you know what? Come on, let's let's go in. I'm just kidding. Lighten up. Come on. Right, here we are. We're going in for some man food. I don't want to see any girls in here. Men only. So I want some proper man food. I want the full English, full Monty, the biggest thing you've got.
Hello, fries, please.
Is that like everything? Is that how many sausages do I get on that? 2 sausages, 2 eggs. That's it. Everything. The full Monty. The A1 Mega Monty. That's what I'm going for. Man food. No girls are allowed to have this. There we go. Beans or tomatoes? I go for. Can I have both? Just charge me extra. Yeah, that's it. I'll have both, and a nice builder's tea, please, in a mug, with chips and cracks in it for men. For men. Right, so I've actually gone for everything. I've gone for the Mega Monty, the A1 Mega Monty. I've had beans and tomatoes, I've had toast, I've had a mug of builder's tea. I've literally gone for everything on this one. And it came to a total of, let me have a look on my Revolut here, not sponsored by the way, £8.20 in total, which I'm going to say is a bargain, but I'm going to reserve judgment till I see how big it is. Number 95, they're calling me now. I'm going to go and get it, stay there. Bloody hell, right, okay. That's huge, for God's sake. Jeez. Right, I've got to say, I'm absolutely taken back and shocked how big this is for £8.20. So I've got my toast here, I've got a cup of a mug of tea, I've got on here, it's immense, it's huge. I've got mushrooms. Are you ready? I've got tomatoes, I've got 2 eggs, I've got beans, I've got fried potatoes, I've got 2 sausages, I've got bacon, I've got black pudding, I've got fried bread on there as well, look, proper fried bread. I've got hash browns. It's absolutely insane. Before we go any further, I think I might need some help with this. It's absolutely huge. This is a man food, this is. This is not for girls. This is absolutely huge. Before we go any further, just take a closer look, my fam. I'm just gobsmacked, it's mental. Right, well, I think we better put some HP sauce on, because that's for men. There we go. No ketchup on today's. We've got HP, proper HP sauce as well there, and proper Heinz ketchup in a bottle, not in any of them daft sachets. Right, we'll go in for this first. The egg, wow, that egg is done to perfection. Just look at that. Right, I cannot believe how absolutely huge this breakfast is. We've got on here, we've got fried potatoes, we've got mushrooms. I've already started on this, by the way. We've got 2 eggs, we've got 2 sausages, we've got bacon, we've got fried bread, we've got beans, we've got tinned tomatoes, which I absolutely love. The fried bread. I'm gonna go in for the fried bread. Get some beans on there. Fried bread for me on a full English breakfast really is a must. Beautiful. I can feel my arteries clogging up already. Gonna go in for some of the fried potatoes there. Beautiful. Got the black pudding on there. Got the eggs, which are done to perfection. Absolutely spot on. Bacon, no fat on the bacon at all, which is nice. Going for that. Got a nice saltiness to it. Beautiful. I'm going to get a bit more fried bread on there and dip that in the yolk. Oh yeah. Now the sausage, I thought was a standard catering sausage, but it's not. If you look inside it, it's actually got like some herbs. Beautiful. Very deceiving, I've got to say. Absolutely spot on. We've got the tinned tomatoes there. I love the tinned tomatoes. Going for the hash brown. Nice and crispy on the outer, not too greasy. Fluffy on the inner there. Beautiful. We're going for the black pudding. I cannot believe how big this is for the price. Unbelievable. There's the black pudding. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. I think I have to say, my favourite is the fried bread. You've got to respect the fried bread. It belongs on a proper full English, and this full English is definitely not for girls. Proper man food. Right, I'll eat this, come back to you, mark it out of 10 outside. But wow, never seen a breakfast so huge. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to use the handle to drink my tea. And I'm going to slurp it. Yeah, proper job. That was on another level. I've got to tell you, I've never seen anything full English as big as that for that price. Unbelievable, excellent value for money, excellent quality. Going to drink the rest of my tea and I'll see you guys outside. I'm going to slurp this like a man. See, there's even 2 men's toilets and only 1 ladies' toilet because it's a man's place. It's for truck drivers. Let's get in the car and sum this up. Look at all the trucks. Men's food, man food. Right, let's get down to business. I have got to tell you, that was on another level. Joking aside, all joking aside, because I am just having a laugh, by the way. You'll still see some of the comments, honestly. Read the comments, they'll be interesting. Unbelievable. I mean, for the price, for £8 odd, I think that's what it was, wasn't it? All that. And it was really good quality food, I've got to say. The sausage was a little bit of it threw me, because I thought, catering sausage. But when I cut into it, it wasn't a standard catering sausage. A little bit of sage in there or whatever. Got a little bit of a taste to it. Very impressed, I have to say. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, truck stop diner. It was down to earth. You walked in, you could smell it. It was a proper 70s, 80s truck stop diner. The women in there were salt of the earth. They made the food. They build up their men to put them out on the road for the day. You know, calm down. It was calm down. It was absolutely gorgeous. value for money, quality, excellent. It's a 10 all day bloody long, more than a 10. Unbelievable value for money. I'll put their details, I think they're on social media, I'll put it in the description down below. Go along, you can park up, and by the way, there was women in there as well, of course there was. And hello to the couple that came over and said hello. He said, are you the YouTuber? He said, my son watches you. He says, can I have a picture? I says, of course you can have a picture. So there we go. So how are you doing? Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what though, God blimey. It's a guy waving at me. Why is he waving at me? Hi. Oh, fantastic. Loved it. I mean, that proper man food. There you go. If you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm off my rocker, blooming heck. Come on, let's get a move on in this girly car. Controversial. It's all a bit of fun. Calm down. I've got Dave, bit of an outro. I've got Dave on the phone. And what did you just say to me?
Go into a truck stop in an electric Porsche, you're a big girl's blouse.
I am the biggest girl's blouse ever. There you go. Well, I tell you what, oh dear. Oh man, it was funny. It's a great place, love it. You've got to get yourself there, Dave, in your truck.
Welcome to my world.
I'll let you into a secret. Dave's just sent me a picture of what he's having to eat, and it was a cortado and a nice little pastry. Oh dear.
Street cred, I haven't got any.
You've just lost your street cred as a trucker. Right, I'm just going to pull in to a petrol station in an electric car, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Right, here we go. I'm going to pull in here. 1 second. Here we go. Can I pull around near a petrol pump? I guess I can for a minute, can't I? I'll be all right. I'll just run in. Right, stay there, folks. Right, stay there, Dave. Don't go anywhere. Oh, right, £1.49. Look at that. Yorkie Duo. That's what I'm talking about. Right, this is the original though. It's in like 2 bits now, right? It's broke in the middle, I said. And he says, oh, it's because it's in 2 bits. But Yorkie, let me turn that down. Yorkie used to be as big as that, if not more. Just look at the size of this now when you open it up, right? Hang on, look at that. Sorry, we've got the blonde angel ringing me. I'll ring her back in a minute. Here we go, just look at the size of that. That used to be, look how tiny that is now. And you've got to eat it like this. This is how he ate it on the advert. Man food, man chocolate. Come on.
Hello.
We've got you back on.
Oh, right.
I got a Yorkie Duo. I've got to say it's a bit of a letdown these days. And I don't, there's like 2 bits in one, so it's already broken in the middle. I don't like it.
And you've got to stack them together to get them as thick as when we were kids.
Exactly, you've got to stack them together. They're thin. It's not man food anymore. It's not a man chocolate bar.
No, it's chocolate for the modern man.
Do you know what? I've got that many outros now. This video is going to be about an hour long. There you go. I need to see a picture of you, right? This is what we need. We need a picture of you, Dave.
Hang on, I'm listening.
With a Yorkie bar in your truck, in your cabin.
I've got a. Oh, okay. You'll have to give me a minute. I've got a box of Yorkshire tea. Will that count?
I don't know. Just do it over the next few weeks. That's what we need, a picture of him eating a Yorkie bar in a string vest
No chance.
drinking a mug of tea in one hand. I don't know what you're steering the steering wheel with.
It's a good job I have got automatic in it.
And on that bombshell, my friends, see you in the next one. God, great, I used to have a proper job.